Hey guys, how you doing? Happy Sunday. This is your big bad Ketodaddy saying holla if you hear me. All right, you guys, so another exciting week. A lot of good things coming out of the Keto Paleo world. A lot of you guys signing up for Program 42. For guys who don't know what Program 42 is, those of you who are interested in a Keto Paleo program or a keto program and you're looking to get yourself completely keto adapted, we write up a complete 42-day meal plan, which, if you don't know, takes good 4 to 6 weeks to be completely keto adapted. I don't mean just in ketosis, but I mean completely keto adapted. Anyway, for those of you who are trying to figure this all out and just want a meal plan written out for you, we have Program 42, and we even include some workouts in there, whether you're a stay-at-home or Planet Fiction or, you know, regular Gold's Gym or a CrossFit-style gym. It's all encompassing, whatever you need. So thanks again for all the positive feedback on the Keto Gains deadlift video. If you haven't seen that yet, I shot a quick intro to deadlift video on last Sunday, and posted it up at the Keto Gains YouTube channel, and it's on the wall somewhere, but I'm imagining pretty buried at this point. Those guys get a lot of traffic, something like 77,000 members. But if you go to their YouTube channel and you're interested in an intro to how to deadlift, definitely go check that out. It's 24 minutes of your time well spent, especially if you're looking for some deadlift pointers and tips. So those are two great things this week. We got some more stuff. Keto Check 2.0, if you guys are still trying to figure out and learn your way, Keto Check 2.0 is on Apple and Android now. So if you are trying to figure out what your daily caloric intake is, I did put a BMR calculator on there, which is your basal metabolic rate, to give yourself a starting point. If you're playing around with that, definitely put most people at sedentary. Unless you're a construction worker doing flat work, working a wheelbarrow all day, definitely put yourself at sedentary. If you're just a desk jockey who maybe stands up 1 hour a day at the gym, get yourself under sedentary. That'll give you a pretty decent idea where you are for your daily caloric intake. After that, you can Keto Check individual foods. You can go in and type in the macros off a label to see where you're falling. It also has a Keto Check My Meal. So if you're trying to figure out what a ketogenic meal looks like and you want to add some chicken, some asparagus, and some olive oil to find out where the macros end up at, has a nice feature for that. If you're trying to see how your day panned out, you can actually save those individual meals to it and total them to see what I included total grams on there, I included percentages on there, I included ratios on there. So no matter what angle you're coming at this ketogenic diet for, it should give you a readout that you're interested in. Because remember, there's a lot of people out there using a ketogenic diet for a lot of different things. Some of it is, you know, metabolic reasons, some of it's cancer reasons, some of it's seizure reasons. Not all of it's in the fat loss camp. So I try to do all encompassing. As a matter of fact, Terry, she says it's a great thing for her dogs. She puts her dogs on a ketogenic diet, and she can type in and get the ratios right where she wants them, which is really nice. So yeah, it's all encompassing to include our canine friends, right? So look for that, Keto Check 2.0. Low Carb Universe is coming up in November. If you guys are in the European audience and we don't have any type of seminars over there, I mean, the USA is pretty much inundated now with Low Carb USA, Low Carb Breckenridge, you know, therapeutics conferences, all kinds of Keto Gains meetups, and all kinds of good keto stuff here in the US. But if you're over in that European audience, look for it in November. It's actually going to be in, I don't know, I'm going to hack the name of it, Mallorca, Spain. I'm going to be there speaking. It's going to be a great event, a lot of good information, especially for those who are trying to get into it. I'm probably going to do a workshop. I don't know if it's necessarily going to be on working out, but it may be on using the Keto Check app and setting up a diet. So if you're in my European audience over there and you're looking for some help, look into that. It should be a nice little vacation for you guys. If you've been following my Instagram, I've been posting a lot of stuff on acetone readings, breath readings as far as ketone readings. And I know a lot of times that's ignored. A lot of people use blood meter and they read their beta hydroxybutyrate level. And for those that are new to this, beta hydroxybutyrate is a blood level ketone, where acetone is a breath level ketone. It's just us exhausting ketones. Okay, so it's in my opinion a better idea of you actually metabolizing fat. And the reason I say that is because a blood level ketone could simply be an overflow. So if you just OD'd on a lot of medium chain triglycerides, whether that be, you just shovel down some olive oil or some coconut oil or that magic exogenous ketone shit, you could have a high level of blood ketones, because any medium chain triglyceride that hits the liver is going to convert to a ketone and then immediately be dumped to the blood and then dealt with. So, it has its place depending on how your diet's set up. For us out there that are interested in science and data, I've been doing a lot of pre-workout, post-workout stuff, keeping some data, keeping a log. I have a handful of us here at my gym that are keeping track of their records pre and post. They have all shapes of people doing this. I even have a vegetarian keto maniac going at this too, so her data will be on there as well. Just trying to get an idea of how exercise affects acetone levels, and that's in the breath meter. And I'm using a Ketonix and the Level Now meter, and they seem to be pretty consistent as far as if I get a 2.9 or a 3 on one or a 14, I'll get it pretty close on the other. So percent of consistency is there. One involves a little more technique than the other, but they're both pretty much right on as far as I can tell. So anyway, acetone readings versus beta hydroxybutyrate readings. And that also goes for, what advantages are there to going in and out of nutritional ketosis for some people. Depends on your goals. I get that question all the time. Should I have a high acetone reading? Should I have a high, beta hydroxybutyrate level? Should I be pissing purple on the, on the P sticks? That, a lot of that is really dependent on your metabolic pathways. The P sticks last, when you're trying to get into ketosis initially, that's cool. But as you actually get keto adapted, or let your body get keto adapted, and I don't mean just a weekday warrior for a ketogenic diet, actually let your body go a full 4 to 6 weeks of keto adaptation, your body will stop dumping so much ketones, or actually it's acetone in urine too, to urine, and that'll back off on that strip. So don't get discouraged if you're keeping status quo and you're peeing on the sticks, and it goes from a bright purple and then over time starts tapering down, and you're staying in ketosis, staying on your diet and on your macros. That's just your body recognizing those ketones as your energy source, and it stops dumping them to urine. And then, like I said, then you start looking at blood results and breath results. The moral of the story is, though, if you're seeing results, you don't need to chase those ketones. I get a lot of my members in here that get into it and they start losing weight and they start feeling better, and then they want to get a meter. And at that point, unless you're a data guy like me that's just curious, there's really no point. So you feel better? Yeah. You're losing weight? Yeah. Energy levels are up? Yeah. You're still getting strong? Yeah. Okay, then no reason. Why would you even bother? Why chase ketones? You chase results, right? That's a huge Keto Gains mantra. If you haven't checked those guys out, do it. Anyway, so look for more information on Mallorca, Low Carb Universe. I'm going to keep posting acetone readings through the end of the month probably, and maybe do a blog post to see what the end result was on that. One of the things that we are noticing so far is those keto maniacs on dairy versus not dairy seems to be, keto maniacs on dairy seem to have lower acetone than those that don't. But I'll do a complete write-up on that. Anyway, keep looking for more information. Please keep the questions coming. I'm going to try and work on the bench video for Keto Gains today, so the bench press video, so look forward to that. Next weekend will probably be the squat one. I don't know if I'll get it all done today, but we're going to try our best. All right, you my keto maniacs. Remember, first and foremost, eat like you care about yourself, and this is your big bad keto daddy saying, holla if you hear me. Have a good Sunday. Bye.